Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel where we work with the energy of the moon. But today we're doing the monthlies, which actually focused on where the sun is. The sun is in Virgo from August 23rd to September 22nd. And for you, that would put it in your 9th house of long distance travel, higher learning, research, communication with spirit. Pretty much. So I know there's a little timing that's off here between my face and voice. I'm trying to upload videos and internet's a little slow here. So let's just see what we get here. I do a lot of pet sitting and I am grateful that I get to use the internet at all. So here we go. Your overall energy is about getting in touch with your okay, it says intelligence, but that's not what makes me laugh. It says education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. It is the 9th house activities. It is that higher learning, that higher knowledge. It's getting to know what that is. And you have compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. So those are the 2 areas of focus for you. So I think that's also like gentleness with yourself, gentleness with other people, compassion and caring, but also like doing the research on the things you need to do. This Virgo energy is very much about making plans and writing out your goals and deciding what you're going to do with this Virgo energy. And so honestly, it feels like for you, it can be anything that you decide to do it with, because it's something, though, that you're going to have to research a little more. So maybe you're researching where you want to take, next steps in career. Maybe you're researching where you'd like to travel to. Maybe you're researching, I don't know, a new business plan. I think I might have said that. Could be that you are, hold on a second. Okay, so there's 2. Maybe you are researching anything. It could be a health regimen. It could be really anything. It's up to you. I feel like the door's kind of open on that, because it just has to be something that you're researching. Okay. You definitely need to make a plan. That card right there was the Architect, and he's pointing to the key of the situation. So we're going to see what the key to the situation is so that you know what you're working on here. And you get 2 for the outcome. All right. And that's a tough outcome. All right, so maybe not so tough. So what we have going on here is your ship is on fire. And he's calling out toward the future where it's not on fire. And this is spring, which is like a timing. And so I feel like you have something that you need to figure out. Have some compassion with yourself as you're working your way through it. I feel like in the spring, things are going to be better. So the spring is in the future. He's looking to the future. And so I feel like that 4 to 6 month time frame is going to be important here. We do have the fall equinox that happens during this season. And I got to be honest, when I woke up from so I'm a Capricorn rising, and when I woke up from my nap this afternoon, I had a vision, like happens quite often when I nap during the day, and it was a ship, and it was sailing along, and then this big wave came and it flipped it over, and I thought, what? But then it came out of the turbulence, and it was righted, and it was moving forward, and the seas were calm. And so I feel like that doesn't really surprise me that this would come up. I think it's kind of a message that there's some, do your research, have some compassion with yourself. Things might be a little tough in the next couple of months, but I think that the ship will right itself. Things will be fine come springtime. So let's see what the key to the situation is. So yes, we have a thunderbolt of lightning and the scribe. That means you're going to be hit with inspiration. So whatever it is that you're inspired about, do the research, make the plan, write it down. I think it might be difficult at first, but stick with it, because we have this going on. And then we have setting your goals, right? We have setting your goals, looking to the future. You've been thinking about this. Now you're getting hit with the inspiration. Write down the plan, and you're going to be working on being balanced. I think there's a lot going to be happening. I think you're going to be very busy, and you're going to be like, I can't keep up. I don't even know if it's so much that, you know, something bad is going to happen, as in that you're just going to be really busy righting the ship, getting everything into pieces. You're going to feel like you're being like spun around, because it was like this big wave, like if you were surfing, you know how the wave curls around. It was that kind of, but it wasn't a storm. It was a wave. And call on your angels, your guides, and your spirits. You have the Hilaron. The Hilaron is your Akashic record keeper. All the information, this is past life wisdom available to you, and you're going to need to tap into that. So some of this research here that you're doing is spending some time in meditation and getting information coming to you. That sometimes, like when you get an idea out of the blue and you're like, where'd that come from? It's the Hilaron bringing you the information that you need. And in the recent past, you're having a little trouble. You're feeling very anxious about some sort of a commitment you're trying to make. I have a feeling it has to do with, I feel like I'm trying to get things going, but I don't know. And then the inspiration is going to come in. And yes, we have the architect here, and he's pointing to this inspiration. So this is the key. Writing down whatever this bolt of information is. And the scribe is about writing it down, putting it on paper so that you can take the action steps. This keeps showing up in the past in different areas for everybody, but it's the Akashic field. This is all of that past life information swirling around, coming to you, creating this bolt of lightning. We have the action here is the garden. Okay, first off, couple of things. See the little boy with the slingshot? He is facing forward with that. Okay, he's looking to the future. And she is on the ground inspecting closely all the details. So this is about focusing on the future at the same time you're paying attention to the details of right now. This is doing the research. This is learning. This is moving your life forward, paying attention, setting your goals, setting your sights on the future, doing the research. Wow. You went from I need to make a commitment to I've made a commitment. A very big commitment. The Ark of the Covenant. What you're doing now is important work for your life. This feels like life goals, like soul purpose goals. So your ship really isn't on fire as much as I think you were feeling a little lost. You're going to get there. Looks good. Looks good. Just kind of rough to look at to start. All right, so let's get some guidance on how we should manage our thought process through this situation. And you have willpower and opportunity. So the opportunity is now the planets are really lined up for the next 4 to 5 months. Lots of opportunity to get things done. That eclipse season really should have cleared out. That could be that ship on fire thing, right? That full moon eclipse in Capricorn should have been eliminating big obstacles from your life. And you could be like, wait, what just happened there? So write it out, you know, and then that Aquarius full moon that just happened was in your second house of self-value, self-worth, self-esteem, and finances. So you might be feeling a little bit like the ship is on fire, but it really created an opportunity for you. It is going to take willpower. This isn't going to be easy. Good things really are never that easy, but being in the flow helps. So regain your balance. You know, just because you got tossed around the waves right now, you just need to regain your balance. Get the willpower and start moving yourself forward. You can do this. You can make this plan. You can make this happen. There was something else I was going to say and I lost it. I don't know. Oh, God. Trust in your efforts. Trust in your efforts. You're doing the right thing. You're moving in the right direction. Have faith in what you're doing. It's not easy work, what you're doing. I feel like it has a lot of pieces and parts moving things together here because of all the research. It's going to take mental effort. Don't forget, you need to ask your guides to come and help you. It's that free will part. If you're not asking for the help, they can't come in and help you. Oh, get busy. Spread heart healing with joy. But when I see bees, what I see when I see bees is staying busy. You have to work. If you want that sweet honey, the bees have to go out and they have to collect the pollen, right? They have to work every day. Accept your magnificence. Trust in your efforts. Listen to the messages of the angels. You have the owl. The owl is wisdom. I feel like meditating in the evening before you go to sleep so you can allow downloads of messages to come into you while you're sleeping would be very beneficial. It's hard when you're working hard all day to really stop and tune in. And Capricorn, you work harder than almost anybody, so making an effort to go to bed and maybe a half hour early so that you can do a little meditating as you fall asleep, and keep a dream journal so that you write down what you're picking up from your messages right when you wake up in the morning. And I want to say positive affirmations, although there's nothing here that says that. But okay, yes. Spread messages of peace and harmony. We have the dove. But when I see the dove, I also, besides peace and harmony, I also see messages from Spirit flying in. And so you are going to get information. It's going to come to you, maybe like a bolt of lightning. You're going to need to do the research. And also, inspiration means being in contact with Spirit. Remember to ask Spirit to help you. They can't help you unless you ask. And we have caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. And I want to focus on that. That's in your heart chakra area. And so this is about you being kind and compassionate with yourself through this process, because it doesn't look like it's super easy, but it looks super rewarding. It looks super rewarding. So be gentle with yourself. Create the time and the space to have the conversations with Spirit. So by picking the same time, the same place, it creates a routine that makes it easier to get the messages. Let's get you a color card. Okay, I'm smiling because I just look outside and I see these birds just flying around like almost right in front of the window and together. Like, it kind of looked like this. Only they were sparrows. And sparrows are hard workers. So, be willing to work hard. You might need to get a little help from your community. Do what you need to do. So, and this balance. Okay, so all work and no play makes Capricorn really difficult to be around, even for Capricorn. Like at the time, you'll be like, I don't even want to be around me right now either. So, Spirit is reminding you to be spontaneous and have some fun. Okay, so that's part of that balance. It's work-life balance. Virgo season is all about that 6th house of work-life balance. So it's really going to be important that you do that. Also, physical health. Capricorn, your legs, your feet. That's the part of the body that is ruled by Capricorn. So if you're having trouble with your knees, your legs, your feet, make sure that you are creating rest, that you're not working so hard. Maybe you need a massage. So connect with Spirit in nature. So really, Spirit wants to talk to you. So I know I said in the evening before you go to bed. So maybe also going for a walk in the evening to wind down. Okay, yes, go for a walk in the evening before you wind down. Get out there in nature. Listen to the owls. And then, you know, turn off the TV before you go and don't turn it back on when you get on. Like, wind down. Turn off the computer, turn off the TV. Give yourself that balance, right? It can't be work until you go to sleep and work as soon as you get up. Create some space and some balance, and you have indigo. Improve your vision. That's that third eye. That's this. That's that getting that inspiration. So improve your vision. Allow Spirit to bring the messages in, and you do it by consistently showing up to have the conversation. Just before you go for your walk in the evening, say, Spirit, I'm open to receiving the messages from you that are for the best and the highest good of all. And that's kind of important because you want to make sure that you're getting messages from your higher consciousness and spirit and not from lower vibrational energies, okay? And so you can do this. You've got this. Make a plan, work your plan, and rest. It's going to have to be in balance. Can't do it all. You got to be balanced, all right? Make sure you leave a comment, and I will talk to you soon.